Hey guys, so today we're going to deploy a WhatsApp support agent with Kapso. So this agent is going to answer customers on WhatsApp, and when it is not sure, it will then escalate the question to your team in Slack. So then when someone answers in Slack, the agent will continue the same WhatsApp conversation. So for example, and here it's asking a billing question. I'm going to say, yes, send them to billing@example.com. And then I'm going to hit done. And it's then answering the user with the next steps that they need to do. Let's build it. We're going to be doing most of the work with the Kapso CLI, which is why I have the terminal on the left side. And this will mean that workflows and functions and the whole agent configuration basically will live in code directly. That means that we can version it, we can edit it locally and just deploy changes with one simple command. Before we fully dive in, there are 3 prerequisites that we need to have. The first thing is a Kapso project. The second thing is our Kapso CLI installed and logged in. And finally, a Slack app with our bot token and a signing secret. You also need a Slack channel where the bot can then post the support escalations that it's going to do. So first things first, we're going to start by cloning the open source repository that we have in Kapso. That will get us in basically 90% of the way. So with that, the next thing we'll do is we'll run Kapso setup. So this gives us a URL that will help us start the meta flow. So in the meta flow, what I'm going to do is basically connect Meta or WhatsApp with Kapso so that we can get our free pre-verified number from Kapso. So I'm going to go through this flow very quickly. Here I can select the right business portfolio and the right WhatsApp business account. And here I need to check add a new number. And in here, in this dropdown, I should pick one of these pre-verified free numbers that Kapso is giving us. And we're all good. Now we need to click finish. So then Kapso can finish the setup in WhatsApp. And we're all good to go. And now we can do back on our terminal, we can do Kapso WhatsApp numbers list, and I'll get all the numbers. In my case, I have a lot of numbers, but if you're new to Kapso, you'll probably only have one. Here, what I need to get is the phone number ID, which I'll need for my environment variables. So copy and paste it somewhere. And then we're going to go in and get started on our environment variables. Okay, now that we're ready, we can open our IDE. Okay, so I am here now on my IDE, and you should see our environment variables. So as you can see, I need a few. I need the Kapso API key that I'll get from the dashboard, the WhatsApp phone number that I just got directly from the CLI, the Slack bot token, signing secret, and channel ID, which I'll get from Slack directly, and finally an AI provider model. So first, let's jump into the dashboard to get our API key. So here I am in the dashboard. I need to go into integrations, API keys. So let's create a new one. Paste it back on our environment variables. And now let's jump into the Slack app I have created to get the bot token, the signing secret. So the signing secret you can get directly from basic information. And let's get it. And the bot token, you can get it from over here. Finally, the channel ID I can get directly from this Slack channel's description in Slack. And I'm going to set the provider model to GPT 5.5. Okay, we are all good with our environment variables. Now we're back on our terminal, and let's just validate that everything runs. Let's run bun test to make sure all our tests passed. We are all good. So now what we need to do is connect our local repository with Kapso. So for that, we only have to run Kapso link. There we go. So it's open. Okay, so now we need to run Kapso push. So Kapso will now deployed the WhatsApp workflow and the agent and all the functions that it needs to work. So we're going to get this URL and open it directly. And here we have our workflow. So we have a trigger, which is the WhatsApp inbound message, and our AI agent with the prompt and the function. So I'm going to go in, activate it right away. And the next thing we need to do is just sync our local secrets to Kapso. So I don't have to copy and paste it manually. But I'm going to run one sync secrets. And the final step is getting this URL into Slack so that we can connect our Slack events to our Kapso work. So I'm going to copy it, jump in to event subscriptions. I already have one for before, but I'm going to change it with this new one. There we go. And here it's important to subscribe to the right events. So in this case, it's going to be message channels and message group. I'm going to go in and save those changes. We are all good. So now we're ready to test it. So here I have WhatsApp on the left, Slack on the right. What I am going to do is I'm going to send the first message asking if my account is eligible for a custom migration. So as you can see, the bot answered me, telling me that it's going to ask the team. And then in Slack, I have an escalation phase that is giving me all the different permission and telling me the instructions that I need. So in here, what I'm going to do is say, yes, the user is eligible. They need to send a message to billing@example.com. And then I am going to say, this information is now fed back to our AI agent in Kapso. And then the AI agent is going to go in and give me the answer directly. Just did everything in Slack, which is where my team works, where everything's happening. And the agent is doing all the back and forth on WhatsApp without me having to jump in. The good thing is the open source repository, which I'll link, and is very extendable. So you can then fork it, make it your own, and just in a couple of minutes have a fully functioning automated support agent that can escalate to you, to your team whenever it needs to, and that you can go in and extend and cover like a bunch of different cases and playbooks that you might want to cover. And thank you very much. And any question you might have, just feel free to reach out.